Coming up on Network Africa, the Bring Back Our Girls campaigners gather in Abuja to plant trees and tie ribbons to commemorate the 3rd anniversary. United Nations officials assess the full impact of the drought in Somalia. And the International Organization for Migration says a growing number of African migrants are being traded in Libya. Welcome to the program. I'm Joke Rogers. It's been 3 years now since the Bring Back Our Girls group have been mounting a passionate appeal for the release of the remaining girls in captivity. Today, members of the group thronged the Alausa area of Lagos State in a peaceful protest to press home their demand for the release of the rest of the girls.
Members of the Bring Back Our Girls group continued with their campaign for the release of the remaining missing 195 Chibok girls. The Ikeja shopping mall is the point of departure as they march along with chants of redemption songs towards the governor's office with the campaign slogan, 3 years is too long. On getting closer to the rallying point, the group is intercepted with barricades by security operatives. Apart from the release of the remaining Chibok girls, the group is also demanding for security of lives in general and school children in particular.
We want safety in our schools, but we want government to be responsible and accountable for every Nigerian child. And that includes not just in the northern part of the country, across the whole country.
That we need results. We need to see the girls. 3 years is too long.
The protesters feel disappointed as the governor fails to show up after an agreed 9 a.m. appointment. But they would not relent until they get a response from the Lagos State government.
We had sent a letter earlier and the letter was acknowledged.
It wasn't long before the Commissioner for Special Duties gets to the scene. He affirms that the Lagos State government stands with the Bring Back Our Girls campaign in fighting for the release of the remaining missing Chibok girls.
The federal government, especially under President Buhari, has not sat back and be indifferent to the plight of these girls. But it wouldn't make much sense until we rescue the very last girl.
The question now is, how much longer will the innocent girls remain in captivity? Clearly, nothing more will be cheerful to this group, and indeed all Nigerians, than for the remaining girls to be rescued alive and eventually reunited with their families.
Now, this was in Lagos. Campaigners in Abuja have planted trees and tied ribbons to mark the 3rd year of the girls' abduction. Now, this comes as the government made a fresh announcement today that it's in negotiations to free the remaining girls.
On the night of April 14, 2014, Boko Haram militants swept into Chibok in Borno State, northeast Nigeria, kidnapping over 200 girls, mostly aged between 16 and 18 from the secondary school. For more than 2 years, there was no sign of the girls whose kidnapping sparked global outrage and a celebrity-backed campaign with the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls. Last May, the discovery of one of them with a baby fueled hopes for their safety. 2 girls were also found in later months, and then a group of 21 others released in October as a result of a deal brokered by Switzerland and the International Red Cross. The then government under which the girls were kidnapped faced heavy criticism for their handling of the incident, with towns and cities across the nation witnessing protests. Former President Goodluck Jonathan, who declined to comment on the kidnappings for almost 3 weeks, was also criticized. Jonathan's successor, President Muhammadu Buhari, ordered a new investigation into the abductions in January 2016, saying he is committed to ensuring the Chibok girls are reunited with their families. Tomorrow, Friday the 14th, will mark 3 years since the girls were abducted. Campaigners in Abuja gathered to plant trees and tie ribbons in commemoration of the day. Aisha Yusufu, the leader of Bring Back Our Girls campaign, said their aim is to remind people of the kidnapped schoolgirls and to ensure that the government will do the right thing and bring the girls back home.
Basically, we tie the red ribbons around as reminder to us all, to the nation, that we have 195 of our Chibok girls that are out there and they're waiting to be brought back home. They went to school to get educated. They went to be good citizens of this nation, and they have been taken away. Today is 1,090 days that they've been taken away, and they are not yet brought back. And so, as long as we see those red ribbons, we remember our Chibok girls that are out there. And so, whoever is walking by and seeing the red ribbon, just to remind them and say to them, look, 195 Chibok girls are waiting for your voices. Come lend that voice and ensure that the government does the right thing and bring them back home.
According to Amnesty International, Boko Haram has killed 15,000 people and displaced more than 2 million during a 7-year-old insurgency aimed at creating an Islamic caliphate in northeast Nigeria. The militant group is demanding the adoption of Sharia or Islamic law in all of Nigeria, but a regional offensive against them last year drove the insurgents from most of their traditional strongholds, denying them their dream of an Islamic emirate in northeast Nigeria.
It's another major breakthrough for Nigeria's anti-corruption campaign, with the latest recovery of monies by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Following a tip-off from a whistleblower, the agency says it busted an apartment in the Ikoyi area of Lagos State, reportedly recovered huge sums of money in various currencies, including the naira. According to the EFCC, $38 million, £27,000 and